Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor, for this so kind presentation. I was thinking you are happy to have your father. I thought if my mother was here, she would have been very proud to listen to this. But indeed, thank you for mentioning that today Los Angeles and this evening also embodies what UNESCO stands for: diversity, I would say human rights, global citizenship, and I'm very grateful also to the Chancellor Brock, to the Dean of the School of Education, Marcelo Suarez Orozco, of course to you, Madam Ross, for your generosity in supporting such causes, and of course to Carlos Torres, our new UNESCO chair. Congratulations for this so wonderful initiative. And of course, celebrating on the West Coast the 70th anniversary of UNESCO is for me a big honor, starting with the wonderful presentation of the children here from the lab school, and also moving to our so important agenda. I very much cherish what many of you said, that if UNESCO was not existing, we would have to invent it. Because I do believe that UNESCO for 70 years has stood for justice, for inclusion, for human rights, for human dignity, through the promotion of the international cooperation in the culture, in education, in the sciences. I would say the soft power that is so much in need nowadays in the world. And it is not, I would say, a coincidence that we have this wonderful evening here at the Skirball Cultural Center, which is, I would say, beautifully designated by the same Moshe Safadi, who envisioned the Yad Vashem Holocaust Memorial Museum. I think this is a very important also, I would say, idea that we have to mention this evening, because I know that the mission of this cultural center is to explore the connections between more than 4,000 years of Jewish heritage and the vitality also of the American democratic ideals. I think this is also a place where culture joins, put the dots together, joins hands, inspired by shared values and shared history. I would say, and I was looking a little bit at the history of this center, if you allow me, in the words of Yuri Hersher, the founding president of the center is a place where people feel safe, where people's voices are not stilled, where the undeserved and the poor, especially children, can come. I think this is once again a reminder of the values at the heart of UNESCO. Let me just say that we celebrate 70th anniversary of UNESCO, but we sometimes forget that our organization bears a very deep imprint of the United States. It was the American diplomat and librarian of Congress, Archibald MacLeish, who penned the opening of our Constitution. Since wars begin in the minds of men, it is in the minds of men, nowadays of course we say women, but we are speaking about 46, that the defenses of peace must be constructed. So this is where this organization was born, and our Constitution, which is one of the most inspiring documents that the United Nations had ever created, is the foundation of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and I think this is very important to be reminded. And of course, the United States was at the basis, I would say, the inspiration for the groundbreaking 1972 Convention on the Protection of World Cultural Heritage. And it was once again the words of Russell Train, the former head of the Environmental Protection Agency, the founder of the World Wildlife Fund, who helped shape the World Heritage Convention, when he said, "As the fabric of human societies are under attack by forces that deny the existence of shared heritage, that strike at the heart of our sense of community, I'm convinced World Heritage holds out a positive vision of human society and future. One would say that these words were said today, when culture, once again, is under attack. When I would say these words resonate so powerfully today, when we see the rise of violent extremism, of racism, of anti-Semitism. And this has been our mission for 70 years. I think the idea, and the words of Franklin Roosevelt when he said that freedom cannot be bestowed, it must be achieved. This is what UNESCO is doing, and this is what UNESCO has been promoted for 70 years, that freedom must be